I'm a projector 4.6. What's the best deal to deal with MG24 and MG46? Well, as a projector, the best way to deal with anything is to just wait. Is to wait until you're recognized, and you don't get involved unless people see you as valuable. You just don't get involved at all. You are so, like, projectors are so dramatically different. I've waited my whole life, but now I deal with less bitterness. Yeah. So the projector is like so very different because we're not here to respond. And 70% of humanity are generators, and they get along just fine with each other because they can relate so easily because that's what humanity's been doing all this time. Like most 70% of humanity generators, 35 generators, 35% manifesting generators, and they just know. You guys know, like generators in general. You just know how to get along. It's just so easy because it's natural. The other person is so like you, so intensely similar to who you are. But then comes the projector, which is like, what is this thing now? Like, what is this thing? I'm talking to this person, and I feel no energy coming off him. I feel no buzzing, nothing, and he's just sitting there. And if I ask him a question, they start speaking things, and I get triggered, and then I don't want to speak anymore with that person. So like you just need to wait. Like, you just need to trust. You need to trust that what is there for you will be there for you. Just like if you're like, I remember you speaking like it was like a Christmas party or something that you went to with your folks, and like just go to the party and just sit there and wait. And wait until you feel that somebody wants to hear your opinion about anything. Just wait, and if something is funny, laugh, and don't initiate and don't try to initiate the conversation. Don't start, yeah, hey guys, you know what I've been thinking about? And then everyone looks at you, and then you try to speak, but then everyone turns around because there's the substance that you need to initiate is a manifester or the generator buzzing, but you have none of that. So as a projector, you just come over there and just sit there and just look around and wait. Try to do that, but try to do that with such courage. Like, okay, I'm just gonna go there and just gonna sit there. Yeah, your advice worked perfectly. Thanks. It's the same advice that I've gotten, and I still can't do it fully. Like, I do it most of the time, but sometimes I'm like, I really want to say something. I really want to initiate something, but then it's like, it has to come. It has to. It's not gonna be, if it's gonna be an initiation, it's gonna be a small seed. It's gonna be like, I wonder, like it has to be so unforced, and you like for projectors just like dropping seeds. But and then the best thing about the best and most ironic thing is, and it's like nerve-wracking, is that you're gonna say something and the person's gonna reject it, and then 2 hours later they're gonna come up and say, you know, I have this idea, you know what could work, this and this could work, and you just be like looking at, like, really? And they're gonna take all the credit. It's like, you know what idea I just had, we should do it like this and like this and like this, and then at the end, do you see how good I had this idea? And they take all the credit, and it was actually you 2 hours ago that hinted towards that, and they totally were deaf to it and rejected it and said, well, what do you know, like, go. And then 2 hours later, guys, I have this awesome idea, and you and the projector, and you'll be like what, like, thank you, I create lines for pointing this out to me 2 hours ago, and thank you for not taking it personally when I almost gouged your eyes out for saying that. and like no credit. But if you wait and everyone doesn't know what to do, and then you're the last person they come to, and you just, oh, so now you want my guidance. Okay, okay. Settle down, kids. I'm gonna tell you a little story. And then you tell them, you tell the people, even they're your parents, you can be like, okay, kids. I mean, I'm just kidding. But let me tell you a little story. And then I'm not trying to be condescending. I'm just having a little fun. And then if you're the person they go to, then you get the credit. But you just have to wait as a projector. Just patience, and you don't respond like other people. Like generators respond. You say something to a generator and they go, or they just go, This is, as a projector, somebody is speaking to you about their own life, and you're just like, you're not asking me. You're just speaking about your own life. I'm not here to respond. I'm here to be invited after I'm recognized. So if you want me to tell you something about that, it has to be, okay, I create lines. What do you think about this topic? And then you shut up. And then I create lines can speak. But if it's you venting about your life and you want me to respond or come into it or hop along and try to go along with you, nah, that's not what projector is here for. That's, you can go to your generator friend and then you can respond to each other. That's not, and if you try to do that, you will burn out in 20 seconds. If you try to be a generator like that, if you try to, you know when people have conversations, when one person says something and the other person says, oh yeah, and then somebody says something else, oh yeah, and then that goes back and forth, and one person says this, the other person responds, one person says this, the other person responds. If that's generator speaking, and they love it. I can't do that. If I do that for 5 minutes, I'm done for the day, because that response, I don't have it. I'm not a generator. If you ask me, if you tell me about your life for 5 minutes and you expect small talk from me, you're gonna reject me very, very quickly, or I'm gonna try to compensate and do the thing that the generator does with another generator, and I don't have the resources for that. I'm here for you to tell me about your life, and then you shut up for 20 minutes and then I talk. If that's not what you want, don't come. Subscribe, like, leave a comment, share your story below. Check out my audio courses: Human Design, Basics, Intermediate, Projector Masterclass, other Human Design that will come out. Check out the Elemental Balancing audio course. They're all available on the Insight Timer app, where you are also invited to join the course classroom. In there, you can ask questions and get direct voice messages from me, and also engage with other students, share your feedback and insights, and further your learning. For one-on-one human design coaching and psychotherapy, send an inquiry through the website. Join us on the Insight Timer live sessions, where we do fascia and qigong stress release classes. Check out my art and merch web shop full of my original designs ready to be printed on shirts, notebooks, and many other products. Download my free ebooks and join my newsletter to stay connected and get updates and content in your email. Everything mentioned is available at icreatelines.com. Peace, health, and abundance.